Eagle sailor sent him to the luck. Out here word fighting with the goddamn dogs. I never had the dog. I got.
What's going on, YouTube? It's G1 back again with another video. So today's topic of today's video is that people around you will change when you start reaching certain amounts of success. So as you all know, if you don't know, I got a new job, but it's not just any job. It's like a job where I'm like really making like legitimate money. You know what I'm saying? Like good money, like above average money for my age, and like saving wise, like above. But let me tell you something about life when it comes to shit like that. I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna start with how I got it, why I wanted it, and shit like that, and then we gonna break the video down into what shit you can learn off of me and shit like that, like how I used to do it, right? So the thing with it, look, I was working at another job, and I was working with it for 4 years. I only had like 3 jobs in my life. I'm real good at holding jobs, and that was only my 3rd job. So it's over there for 4 years. You know, you get to a point in life where you accept it, and that was like around the 2nd year going to the 3rd. I was like accepting that, you know, I'm gonna just be here, money okay. And I was in the building stages of my life. Right at that point, I was in the building stages of my life. I was just building myself up mentally, physically. I wasn't even really fucking with my traumas yet. But I was kind of just learning me, just experiencing, like learning shit about life and what life is. I was like real smart at that time. I'm smarter now, but it was like at that time, like yeah, I knew a lot. Just didn't feel it yet, but I knew it though. Just then you gotta feel shit, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna hit certain people different as watching this video. But you know, I got to that point like maybe a month ago, like I was at my normal job, and I was like, you know, it was a strong feeling. I was like, bro, this is not it. This is not it for me. I knew it wasn't gonna be it for me though, but I was like, I need to be up there with the millionaires and shit. Like, I look like I'd be one of them. I'm like, this not me. It's not me. Cause it's like me existing in certain areas, I get taken for granted because of how much value I hold in a lot of different areas. So just me having all that and being friendly about it, you low key get taken advantage of with shit like that. You gotta know your value. You gotta place yourself in places where there's more value, so you could become of more value. If you're gonna become what you're surrounded by, you're not really gonna become of more value if you're surrounded by people that ain't really got much value to you. It's like you're not really learning much off of them. You're not really doing much for you, to be honest. So I got to that point in my life. I was like, you know, man, this ain't it. While I was working, I was like, man, that ain't it. That ain't even it for me. I do way too much. I'm got way too much talent in way too many areas to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I cut hair, I train, I'm a mechanic, fucking got a book, I got music, like I got all kinds of shit. I'm like, there ain't no way. Ain't no way. But you know, the only part that was really holding me back was myself. Because honestly, I always wanted to leave, but I never really made effort to leave. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't just be like, oh, I want to leave and then boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But I was like, this time around, I actually made an effort to go, and it actually paid off in my favor. More than what I thought it would, though. Way more than what I thought it would. I'm not going to give any details to where I'm going, but where I'm going, I'm going to be a manager there. So, me being a manager there, wasn't a manager for that company ever, but now I'm going in there as a manager. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But, and I feel like I had like a conversation with myself a while back. I was like, you know, I deserve way more than this. Like, this is what I settled for, but honestly, I deserve way more than this. I said that shit, boom, manager at another place. And my weekends off. Boom. That's all I wanted. That's the only 2 things I wanted. Good money, my weekends off. That's all I wanted. And my challenger, bro. That's all I wanted. And then boom, shit landed dead in my fucking lap. Wrote that shit on the whiteboard. I said I'm gonna be making about $3K and up every month. And making about, but you see the thing with that is, I got that, but I got that plus more, because I think with my new job, I'm making up at least 1,000 a week. That's like 1,300 a week. Like it's nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but imagine saving that shit though, like saving the majority of it. Imagine being on like a 150 budget and saving the other thousands. It's like, if you keep doing that, imagine working over there for years, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna hold the fuck out of this job. I'm holding the fuck out of this job. I swear to God. I'm holding the fuck out of this. But got the new job. I'm noticing this is the thing. This is the topic of the video. The people around you when you start shining a little bit more. So people tend to run to the light. It's like people are like flies, right? When you turn on a light, a fly gonna see one fly gonna see it, and because one is going to the light, everybody gonna go to the light. You see, the thing with that is I feel like I'm the light now, because now I got this. Like I always had talent, but you know certain people peak early. I feel like a lot of people thought, well, you do all this and you do that, but he probably gonna peak. I mean, he ain't gonna use all that, right? But I ended up getting more shit, and it was like, oh, well, he's still going. He's not even. I was like, I didn't even begin yet. All the shit I do now was just, it's just shit I did for fun, and I just so happened to get good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm noticing that in my life right now, there's a lot more people like trying to show up in my life from the past, and there's a lot of people trying to like show up because it is like, I got more money now, and like I could show it, but I'm not gonna show it. I mean, clothes wise, you're probably gonna see it, but like, as in me being somebody that flexes their money, never was one of those, never will be, except for that one time. But got that job. What I'm noticing from certain people around me is like they know I'm gonna succeed, but it's like I'm not gonna say they're trying to jump on the bandwagon. I'm gonna low-key say they're doing me a favor because they're trying to separate away. But I feel like I accepted that at the jump though. Because I accepted that shit, I feel like everybody felt that I accepted that shit. Now those same exact people are the people hitting me up. Like, hey, like, what you doing? Or what you doing today? Never would really hit me up like that. But now that I just said, fuck everybody, I'm gonna just live my own life. And I'm gonna make my own money. I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna have all the cars I want, and I'm gonna have all of myself. Just because I said that shit, boom. Now everybody want to come around like, hey, Nick, like, wait, what you been up to? What you doing? Like, what you doing today? What you doing next week? Heard you got a new job. I'm like, I mean, yeah. Like, what you thought I was gonna like sit down? But not on no hatred shit though. Not me saying that on no hatred shit. It was just like, you can't really be mad at it because you see the cycle with life. When you do go up, you do tend to attract shit that you really don't need no more. Always. That's like the rule of life. You can't get mad at that because that's what happens. So it's like, you can't be mad at the people for wanting to fuck with you now because you got money. Because you coming up, so they're trying to follow the come up. Everybody's trying to follow the come up. You can't really be mad at them for that. Some people get lucky off of that shit. It's really about your connections with certain shit, about what people you know and this and that. But I'm on the come up and shit. A lot of people like trying to like worm their way back in, and a lot of people don't realize that I'm trying to worm my way away from them. A lot of people don't notice that shit. Some might notice, but it's like I'm trying to, now that I'm doing what I'm doing now, I'm trying to get away from certain people. Start a new chapter in my life. A lot of people in my circle, I done learned them already. I know how you are. I know how you react to this and that. I know you now. Now I know you. I had fun with you. Now it's time for me to meet new people, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wouldn't be friends with the people I met. It's just like, we did a lot of shit. It's like, that's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool now. So I want to like experience new people that's on my level. I want to experience new people because it's going to feel like a whole nother level of come up for me. Because if I find people on my level and seeing them on the ground, it's going to make me get even more on the ground. And if I see people even higher than me, it's going to make me get even more on the ground and be on their level. And once I get to their level, it's always going to be levels. It's always going to be levels to climb. And I'm sorry to say that some of the people in my life didn't even start climbing yet. But it's a procrastination thing with certain people. And it's like, I'm not here to see that. I'm really not. I'm not. Because I'm at that point in my life now that I see what I could get, I'm taking myself way more fucking seriously. You know, don't take life too serious, take yourself serious, not life. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole analogy of it. Everybody around me, look, no hatred, none of that. I'm cool off of that. But at the same time, it's like I said, certain people I ain't getting nowhere with. Certain people I ain't getting them nowhere because I'm telling them how to live and how to get certain shit. You can't verbally tell anybody shit. They're not gonna hear you. they not on that same vibe you on. No matter how close you are, they not on that same vibe because you your own vibe, right? We just tend to get infected by like certain vibes that's just around. But they not on the same vibe as you. So when you try to tell them, they're gonna tell you why they can't. And you telling them why they can. My phone's starting to overheat. Why they can, and they not gonna fucking believe you. They're not gonna fucking believe you because they've never had any type of success like that in their life. That's why it's so hard to tell certain people how to like get success, because they don't really never had that before. They never had that shit. They never actually truly worked for something and actually got it. A lot of people never did that, believe it or not. And it be the little shit. For me, it was all my body at first. It was all my body and my mind. That was the first two things I started working on. It's going great for me. So if you're at the beginning of your journey, I would suggest work on your body and your mental first. Any traumas you got, go figure out why. But I've been doing that. Shit paid off. It's literally paying off. It's physically paying off. It's mentally paying off. It's paying off. Life paying it off. Life paid my tuition. You know what I'm saying? Everything paying off. But I'm everything panning out. But I'm understanding now that certain people can't come with you. You know, older people be saying that shit. Old people tend to tell you, oh, when you on the come up, certain people can't go with you. And I'm noticing that shit. Because I'm noticing that potential in me is already a default. Default is already in the settings as a default that I'm going to be successful. To be honest with you. Not even rubbing it in, but it's already a default. But for me, it's who I hang with that could either hinder or enhance my default. So I'm enhancing my shit. You know what I'm saying? At this point in my life, I'm enhancing my shit. I ain't wasting no time. If I'm not helping you, what the fuck I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not really helping you with shit, damn. Then what the fuck I'm doing? I'm not gonna be there for you if I can't. You're not gonna hear me, so why be there? What you gonna do? See me but not hear me? Like, certain people rather that, but it's like, for me, it's like I'd rather you hear first. So in life, for y'all, on y'all side, man, look, if y'all ever get a little bit of success, which I'm sure all of y'all will, just claim that shit. It's literally all you gotta do. Life is really simple and easy as fuck. It's so fucking easy. It's so easy to get money nowadays. All you gotta do is accept you, and you can get money off of this shit. You can get paid for being you. For real. I'm doing it. I'm getting paid for being me. This YouTube shit, I don't really post too much on YouTube, but if I ever was to get consistent with this shit, I get paid off for this shit too. And I know that shit for a fact. Because I know how energy works, and I know what type of energy you gotta put into certain shit to get certain shit out of it. And I know that because I've been doing that shit with a lot of areas. And it's like, once you learn you and how to get certain shit with a certain energy, you become that energy. So it's like everything you touch turns into gold after that. Literally. Swear. But watch your people around you. Watch your surroundings. Watch how they react to your pockets. And then some of them necessarily not going to react to your pockets, but watch how they around when you know you're making money now. Watch that shit. Watch it. Don't spend money on nobody. They ain't spending money on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's all this video really about. I know a lot of is a couple. I see my analytics is younger people like watching my shit like 13 to 18. So be careful, man. Y'all not really gonna hear me now, but just let this information live rent free in your head somewhere, because you're gonna remember this fucking video. Either you're gonna remember this video or your parents told you. I'm hoping your parents told you. But anyways, it's Thursday. It's a nice ass day outside. I low-key gotta take a shit. So I'm probably gonna go home and do that. I'm gonna lay down a little bit because I gotta meet up with somebody later. Shit, I gotta meet up with somebody else later too. But it's been G1. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm gonna edit this shit. It's gonna be on YouTube, and then boom. I have a nice day.